Mistakes you want to avoid while decorating with plants. Welcome back to my channel. This is Atefeh. In today's video, we are going to discuss decorating with plants. Adding plants to your space is such a quick and fantastic way to enhance the look and feel of any room, not to mention the positive vibes they bring. However, I've noticed some common slip-ups people often make when they start bringing greeneries. And that's exactly what we are going to unpack in this video. So let's get into it and talk about how to avoid these mistakes for the perfect plant-filled space. Watch till the end, I saved the best for last. Mistakes number 1, not considering balance. Alright, let's chat about balance. It's super easy to get carried away and start filling every nook with plants. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of green, right? But here's the thing, if we go overboard, our space starts to look more cluttered than calming. So cramming bunch of plants into one spot, not the best move. It doesn't just affect the look of the room negatively, but it also can feel kind of overwhelming. Aim for harmony, not chaos. Mistakes number 2, not choosing the right pots and containers. The pots and containers you choose are as important as the plants themselves. They should complement the vibes of your space. Avoid mixing too many styles in one area, unless you're aiming for bohemian or maximalist style. Cohesion is the key. Mistakes number 3, not maintaining a theme. Simply adding any green plants to a room won't necessarily create that special curated look you are aiming for. It's important to stick to a theme, whether it's tropical, desert, or woodland. Choosing a consistent theme helps in crafting a space that feels intentionally designed and harmonious. Mistakes number 4, not creating focal points with plants. To give your space a professionally decorated feel, a focal point is essential. Plants and greenery serves as excellent choices for this. Consider using a large tree or a grouping of plants to establish a focal point in a room. This strategy draws the eye and introduces a dynamic element to your decor. Mistakes number 5, neglecting the bathroom. I mean, it's pretty obvious how greeneries can elevate bathroom in so many ways. They flourish even in this often overlooked space, bringing a fresh and calming touch. Got natural light in your bathroom? Then you've got no reason to wait. And if you're lacking natural light, no worries. There is still plenty of plants that can do well there. Mistakes number 6, not incorporating forged branches. Don't overlook the elegance of forged branches in a vase. This simple addition can add a modern and beautiful touch to your space. It's all about those subtle natural accents. And they're so easy to access, even if you don't have a yard, the street is right there. Of course, you have to be careful not to harm trees and bushes while gathering branches. Mistakes number 7, not considering light and placement. This might seem obvious, but always prioritize the well-being of the plant over decoration. Consider the light requirements of your plants and position them where they can flourish, not just where they look good. Remember, a healthy plant is what's going to make your space look nice and relaxing. Number 8. Overlooking scale and proportion. Pay attention to the scale and proportion of your plants with your furniture and room size. A giant plant in a tiny room might feel overwhelming, while small plants in a larger space can get lost. Mistakes number 9, not grouping the similar plants. Group plants with similar needs together. Not only does this create a cohesive look, but it also makes maintenance easier. For example, keep your sun-loving plants in a bright spot and your shade-tolerant plants in a dimmer area. Mistakes number 10, neglecting color. Not all greenery shares the same color, so while you should be mindful of size, proportion, and placement, it's also important to consider the color palette. There's quite a bit to think about, right? By mixing different shades of green with variegated or flowering plants, you can introduce pops of color and texture. Don't forget to coordinate these colors with your room's decor for a truly harmonious look. Mistakes number 11, not considering aromatic plants. Incorporate aromatic plants like lavender, rosemary, or mint. These can add a pleasant scent to your space and can also be used in cooking or for making herbal teas. Which leads me to my last point. Mistake number 12, not having interactive plant space. You should create an interactive plant space. What do I mean by that? Plants like rosemary or cherry tomatoes not only add a beautiful touch to your space, like your kitchen, but also let you use them straight from pot to pan while cooking. One of my favorite restaurants has pots of basils right on the table that you can pick from, and I think it's brilliant. So why not bring that same idea into your kitchen? Engaging with your plants can turn into a delightful part of your daily routine. That's it for this video, so tell me, which one of these mistakes are you guilty of? Can't wait to read your comments and see you in the next video.